Hello all, Mike Logan, Logan Family Counseling, February 2nd, and I want to talk to you a little bit about skills in counseling. I've had a lot of searches to my website, askmikethecounselor2.com, about counseling techniques, counseling tools, and counseling theories. And I want to do a brief series of videos on counseling skills. The most important counseling skill, based on my experience and my training, is the ability to listen. I can work with a client, for example, who's upset. I work a lot with domestic violence perpetrators, and they show up at my doorstep rather agitated about how unfair it is that this thing has happened to them in their lives. And if I need to practice inside of my own head, simply to remember to listen to them, to let them tell their story, and then to reflect it back to them. And if those folks perceive that they are being listened to respectfully, they calm down. And then we can begin to do the work around power and control issues, for example. However, listening is a skill, and we aren't taught much about that, at least I wasn't in my household, or as a young man, or as a middle-aged man for that matter, about the discrete steps in listening. First of all, I want to attend, just like I'm looking at you now. I'm looking at the camera. I am leaning into you a little bit. I may even turn my head a little bit. My eyebrows are raised. It indicates that I'm, non-verbally, it indicates that I'm paying attention to you and that your message is important. That's just a basic human thing. When people look at us and listen to us quietly, attentively, we feel as if we're being seen. Okay, so I want to attend to you. I want to look at you. I want to turn my ear. I want to set in my own head that your story deserves to be heard, and I'm going to listen to it respectfully, quietly, and not just wait for an opportunity to interrupt with my grave wisdom. I'm going to listen. I'm going to repeat your words in my head as best I can so that I can say them back to you. That's the key piece, the reflective listening. Here's what I heard you say. It sounds like you're really upset that your wife called the police and you went to jail because you threw the vase at the fireplace and you were angry. Did I get that right? That's called reflective listening. And I'm indicating to my client that I'm listening carefully to all of the details. I might even add in a comment like, it sounds like you were really angry too. A feeling comment and a chronology comment, if you will. And if the client replies, no, you did not hear that right, I say, would you repeat it for me? And we cycle through that until the client finally says, in answer to my question about was I hearing you accurately or did I get that right, they say yes. And then we can move on to another issue. And oftentimes, simply by listening effectively, clients calm down. They can begin the change process. Trust is established between the two of us. But this particular guide that I'm going to read real quickly from is from Warren Farrell's book, Why Men Are the Way They Are, and it's called Guide to Listening When Someone is Upset. Listen by using supportive eye contact and drawing out. Do not correct distortions. Allow time after the complainer finishes. Offer your understanding of the complainer's complaint from the complainer's perspective. Repeat back verbatim the complainer's complaint. Ask the complainer to clarify anything that you misinterpreted or omitted. When the complainer clarifies, restate the clarified complaint. The discrete steps and skills to listening. The important thing is to do it up here, to prepare myself to do it. Thank you. Mike Logan, AskMikeTheCounselor2.com on counseling skills listening.